X-Men First Class.
What am I thinking?
What are you thinking?
I want you to tell me.
I have to assume you thought this was better than X-Men Origins.
You have to assume that?
I have to assume. There's no way you could have thought this was worse.
No.
Okay. What do we think of this?
I think this is the best one yet.
I'm very happy to hear you say that. This is probably my... Other ones are made different, and they're made very well.
Yeah.
This one's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Throughout.
I actually legit think this is better than X1 and 2.
Okay, yeah.
Like, it's great.
It's a real good movie.
I enjoyed myself.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever we're with Magneto in the beginning,
Yeah.
it feels like a James Bond movie. Like, do you get that vibe?
Oh, yeah.
Kevin Bacon is being a very good Bond villain.
This is a nice modern update to like 60s Bond in a way. Like how it feels.
Only Bond can move metal.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's great.
Yeah.
It's so great.
It's a lot of fun. You can see why this turned me around on the X-Men franchise.
Yeah.
I told him before going in, like
if this is bad, I'm done.
Yeah. That's how I went into this back in 2011 when this came out. And I told Jim this at the time. If this is bad, I'm done with the X-Men franchise.
This was great.
This
is my favorite one.
Mm-hmm.
I love all the actors. I love all the things that happen.
Mm-hmm.
It's so good.
It,
Though it does break the continuity of the whole thing. I now know this has to be a separate universe because of Professor Xavier's standing appearance in a few other movies.
but we'll see how they handle that if they do.
I know how they do. A little bit. Regardless.
Mm-hmm.
So good.
Yeah, I mean...
Not at all what I expected.
No.
Because I was expecting, like, him to be forming an X-Man team. But I thought they were just going to, like, he's going to start up a school and, like, find some mutants. And here's Cyclops. You are Storm.
Yeah, I'm sure especially I'm thinking you had the same feeling everybody did after coming out of Origins and this was announced.
It's going to be those kids.
Yeah.
Right. No.
And not at all.
Great.
Yeah.
Good decision. Because
Mm-hmm.
this is a way better way to go.
Yeah.
I've talked about Kevin Bacon's nose. Because Kevin Bacon's nose is always something. And in this, he wears the helmet.
Mm-hmm.
And the helmet, like, presses against his nose. So it looks like the helmet is bringing his nose up.
It does.
It's just his natural nose, I know that.
Yeah.
But it looks like the helmet is holding his nose that way. And I laugh.
It does,
out
but
loud.
then like, you do get side shots and it's like, that point's not even touching his nose.
But it looks...
it looks
ridiculous.
Constantly looks like it.
He's like...
But at the same time, like, we know why it's like that from a production
He's
standpoint.
just Kevin... Yeah, well,
because
that's what it is.
Yeah, it's Magneto's helmet there at the end.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Okay,
That was ridiculous, but...
Okay, let's talk about two things.
Okay.
We had two cameos from the original X-Men movies in this.
Was it only those two? Storm and...
No,
Who?
I'm not talking about Storm.
Who are we talking about?
When Mystique's in Magneto's bed and she transforms into an older version, that's Rebecca Romijn from the original movies. That's
Okay, I
the
figured
original
that.
Mystique.
Alright, yeah.
And then we, of course, have Hugh Jackman in one of my favorite Wolverine scenes ever.
Fuck off. Yeah, that's good.
I'm Eric Lencher, Charles Xavier. Go fuck yourself.
Because he probably would respond that way.
Yeah.
Depending on his mood. He's not going to listen to this dude.
No, he doesn't give a fuck. He just wants to smoke his cigar and have his drink in this bar.
And worry about how to deal with his brother.
Yeah. He's about to go off to Vietnam. He knows what's about to happen with him. But yeah, this
was great.
Yeah.
I can't wait for the next one. I'm sure it's not going to be as good as this. But I can hope.
Mm-hmm.
This was great.
I'm
a little sad I didn't get in on this back when it came out. I had no idea it was going to be like this.
Well, now you're here.
Yeah, I didn't know. I don't know who half these people are still. I'm a little sad Darwin got killed off so fast because I wanted to see what his powers could do. Because at first I thought he just had gills. And then they were like beating on him with a fucking stick and he was just like, yeah, harder, I like it.
Darwin's a weird character. Because theoretically he should have been able to survive that because of his mutation, but
Yeah,
I
that's
don't-
what I didn't understand, because he's all like, adapt to survive, I can do whatever.
Yeah,
And then he dies.
Yeah, it's weird, and it's hard not to notice the weird things in that scene where, you know, the black man dies and the only other person of color goes with the villains. It's a little weird.
I actually didn't notice that. Though I did make mention of the fact that they mentioned enslaved and cut to the black man.
Yeah.
A little weird movie.
It's...
I know that thing happened, but we're pointing it out a little too hard there.
Yeah. There are a few times where we hit that.
Though I
hand.
guess we're supposed to maybe think, like, when he's doing his fake thing, you're like, oh, maybe he is going over the dark side.
Yeah.
But, I mean he does... I don't know. He was a cool character. I'm sad that he
Died.
Yeah, he died after, like, 2 scenes with him.
Yeah.
Sad.
It's one of those things that happens in X-Men movies occasionally.
Whoever that red guy was, he was
Azazel?
awesome.
Yeah.
He reminded me of Vamp from Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you don't really know anything about that character. If Vamp could teleport, he would be Vamp.
Okay.
But I liked him a lot.
Yep.
I liked his fighting. He doesn't really have any character development or anything, but he was cool.
Yeah.
Everything in this movie was great.
You really like that? I'm
blown
real
away.
happy that you like this movie.
I'm blown away.
I'm glad you feel very strongly about it because, yeah,
Yeah.
especially with how you handled the last 2 movies. I told you we were coming out of that.
Yeah. It was good, about the same, down, way down. Now we're higher.
Yeah.
Now we're just higher than
We
before.
ran up that cliff.
This is a good movie.
This is...
I'm probably going to buy this at some point when I see it for a reasonable price.
I'm sure it will be soon because of the new movie.
Yeah, I'll be in FYE, and once again, it'll be on the pick up for $5 shelf, and I'll go, I didn't like that movie.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I mean, Young Magneto's great.
Yeah.
All these characters I think are well done.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we can't praise this movie enough, I don't think.
I love the kill scene with on the main boss.
Okay.
Great.
When he
the
coin through the head.
I was like hoping they wouldn't like PG that up somehow. It's
not
pretty
really.
Not really. It's pretty great.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, if that happened in real life, it probably been a lot bloodier. A
you
lot
know.
bloodier, but I mean,
It was still very
still great.
freaky at points.
Yeah.
And the cutting between him and Xavier
So
dealing with like the fact that this mind's dying.
I was really hoping that he would do like the whole voice talk thing through the other person and be like, no, don't. That would have been cool.
Yeah, but
What happened was fine anyway.
mm-hmm.
It was great.
Yeah. You enjoyed
I'm
this.
excited.
That's great.
I just want to keep watching them now.
Yeah. Well, you got one in between this and the next one.
Yeah. Which I'm skeptical about because the last movie with Wolverine in the title didn't go so well.
Just don't expect it to be this.
No.
I would suggest going in to have a little bit of fun, though.
All right. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah. Any final thing?
I'm blown
you are
away.
just in euphoria right now.
Yeah, I'm blown away.
I don't
It's a
think
great
there's.
movie.
I
Good movie.
don't think I'm gonna get you to say anything bad. Really, I don't think I'm gonna.
I mean, there were some moments that I could say like were a little too like goofy,
Mhm.
but thinking back to like X1 and 2, there's way more of that in those than was in this, and that's just kind of like part of it.
Yeah.
It's kind of part of it. So
Mhm.
I mean, I can't like be upset.
Mm-hmm.
There's just those goofy moments in this kind of thing.
Yeah.
Banshee was a weird character.
No, well, that she usually is.
Yeah. I didn't know about that Atomic Man. I didn't know about most of the people in this movie.
I mean, we can't. It's hard to set the movie so far back and use
Mm-hmm.
too many characters that we already know. So
Right.
you gotta.
Was this made specifically to be like, okay, this is a young Patrick Stewart? Is that what the goal was?
Yes, this is young versions of these characters.
Because that doesn't really line up with other things we've seen.
Just ignore some other
So
things we've seen.
we're just going back. This is just Bryan Singer, and we're just cutting. It's X1, X2, First Class. Is that what we're doing?
A little bit. I
Okay.
mean, Bryan
Because if
Singer's.
we do that, then everything lines up.
He was brought back to direct, then he couldn't, so he just produced this one, did the
Mhm.
story. But yes,
If
we're
we-
kind of.
If we cut those other two, everything lines up.
Yeah, if you. But yeah, just kind of keep some of X3 in your head, and I would suggest just keeping Layla, Wolverine's girlfriend's name, in your head for later.
Love this movie.
Yep. We'll be back with the Wolverine.